G'day folks, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have your company. Sweet Cal ads, 1 week to go. Finals are just about here. You can smell it in the air. Love it.
That's a disgusting
Love it. Love it. And both of you guys are headed to finals, by the way.
Of course we are.
I'll be hanging around somewhere.
Watching.
I'll be hanging around watching. Yeah, that's right. Hey, big stories. Oh, before we go any further, we're on the bandwagon. We are official Suns this week.
Yep.
Love them. And they got up again.
I know. I talked to Warren Escort, mate. He's pretty happy.
Well, they're very happy, aren't they?
Oh, mate.
Jonathan Lee, unsung hero, mate.
Say his name?
Jonathan Lee's his name. Wazza knows what we're talking about. Unsung hero. We're going to talk more about him in a moment.
Yep.
Big stories this week. Melbourne Uni. This is a cracker. Best story of the year for mine. Melbourne Uni D1 men had a bye in round 16 ads. Follow us here. Had a bye.
Yeah.
Jumped from 6th to 4th on the ladder. They're in the box seat to make the finals. Didn't even play.
Didn't even have to get out of bed, mate.
The rotator cuff did not have to go over once.
Not 1 degree.
No, did not have to rotate at all. That is a great story. Everyone's falling down around them.
Yeah, I know. Well, Latrobe City, they lost to Whittlesea.
Yep.
Southern Penn lost to Sunbury in double OT. See you later, mate. And they lost to Geelong as well. And all of a sudden, Melbourne Uni woke up in the morning, and then all of a sudden they're
in. They're in. Whittlesea coach joining us, by the way, this
really?
week's show. Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
What's his name?
Ross Moll.
Ross Moll. I know him well. Warrnambool, D1 women. 3-pointer on the buzzer. Darcy Saunders, in fact, a couple of seconds to go. They get over Hawthorn. I think they'll make it from here.
That shot was always going to go in when they're playing at home.
Isn't it ironic though? A couple of weeks ago, Warrandyte hit a 3-pointer, a couple of seconds to go get up. A couple of weeks later, all of a sudden Warrnambool do it. What goes around comes around in basketball,
Very
doesn't
much
it?
so.
Good on them, well done.
10.
Sherbrooke, they beat a full-strength Eltham outfit. Are they the real deal? Can they win it? You said no last
I
week.
know. I'm getting convinced more and more every week. I tell you what, they're looking good. They've beaten all the big teams now. I can't see if they're a pretty dangerous commodity come finals.
I'll tell you what, Big VTV, we've delivered again.
Yeah, I know.
We have delivered again. Horsham, we kicked them. The Dogs were down. We kicked them while they were down.
Yep.
They got up. They won on Saturday night over morning till they'll make the finals. They lost to Western Port on Sunday. Western Port's first win in 10 games, by the way.
I know.
Won't matter. Horsham will get it officially as of this week going forward for the years to come. If you want to pick me up, if you want us to get you across the line, write to us in 25 words or less why we should get stuck into you.
With a check attached, because I'll tell you what, we've won that many games for teams, we'll take that.
Love it. State champ, man, let's get stuck into it. Sherbrooke, as we said, beat Eltham by a point. Johnny Lee, 29 points. Surely the unsung hero from the Sherbrooke Suns should make the All-Star 5.
Yeah, I think Corletto's probably the other guard there. After that, I'll tell you what, he's mistaken his claim. He's looking good.
Love it. Love Suns, love them. They're right up there, flying high at the moment. Look forward to seeing them in the finals. Don't know if Ringwood or Bulleen's going to get there. More on that in a moment. Yeah. The Wildcats did bounce back. They got Waverley by 2 on Sunday.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. I told you I was going to be at that game.
Yeah.
You didn't care.
I didn't turn up.
No, you didn't. You were going to come.
I said to Cal, I'll see you at the basketball Sunday. I didn't show up.
Nah. Well, I tell you what, you missed out on a treat, mate. It was a great game. Cam Tregar is the best player in the league by a mile, and he will win MVP.
Off the block. Off the block, he is sensational.
He catches, you catch single coverage, it's effectively 90% chance of a score.
Channel 9's blocker clock should be changed to Cameron Tregar's half hour of ripping it up. He loves it. Hey, Hume City's losing streak extends to 7 after a couple of losses.
Yeah, and Luke McMillan's come out of retirement.
He's
played.
He
Yeah,
did play.
it's fantastic. He's back.
Well, I'll tell you what.
It's like Jesus.
Well, I heard that he had 2 arm transplants the week before and he's back out there playing. I don't know what's
He's an
going on
absolute
there.
soldier.
Hey, Bulleen beat Don Valley. They're still in the hunt. It's as simple as this. If Bulleen beats Sherbrooke this weekend and Ringwood loses to Melbourne, Bulleen are in.
Yeah, too many variables for me. I think their game is enough that they won't win and won't make finals.
Ringwood will hold it?
Yeah.
So they've got some good kids coming through the Hawks at the moment. There's some really good kids playing in that team.
They're playing in youth or the next team?
Well, no, they're playing in the senior team and the youth team as well, I think. Sorry, Kenny, couldn't help ourselves. Let's have a look at state champ women. Let's have a look at state champ women. Let's have a look at state champ. That's it. That's the one we want to look at. Thank you very much. Waverley beat Eltham. No Holly Grimer Florence. Katrina Hibbert went down with a back injury after 10. Bontempelli was out. Well,
Bontempelli,
we said that. Can we read anything into it, Ads?
I I reckon the Eltham people would probably say not, but the rest of the league, I think it's awesome.
Ooh.
No, coming into finals, some top teams have actually beat them. It's exciting for what's to come.
You don't rate the Wildcats, do you? You don't rate them at all.
No,
You reckon they're going to... You said to us before we started, Eltham's going to choke come finals.
You brought a dog
Now
for
there
it.
you guys are just getting me in trouble for when I get on the court. Not at all. It's not that I don't rate them.
I'm sure she said that.
Yeah.
Hey, Ringwood scraped home against Hume City, Ads. It's one team. They haven't won a game for the whole year, yet they always match up well against you guys. I think this year they've gone down by 10, 6 and 6.
Yeah, that's very true, and they've actually had a bit of a change since Brian Vaughan's has actually left. Karen's come on board and bring some of the junior program up. So you've got...
Was she coaching last week, or was Glenn Milner coaching? Because I saw him hanging around the bench.
Karen looked a bit different.
That's right.
No, Karen was coaching. I did see Glenn there. I think he was assistant coach.
Okay, all right. He's doing a fair bit of the coaching for mine. Waverley play Hume City this week and will win, which means this is what's going to happen. If Melbourne beat Ringwood this week, because they play each other, if Melbourne beat Ringwood, the finals will be Eltham v Waverley, Ringwood v Melbourne. If Ringwood beat Melbourne this week, the matchup will be Eltham v Melbourne, Ringwood v Waverley. So the question's simple, lads. Who do you want to play in the first week of the finals?
Realistically, the first week of the finals, I'd love to play Waverley. We've played them 3 times this year and beat them all 3 times.
Don't
and
rate
No, it's not that I don't rate them. We match up a lot better.
Love it.
I'm going to get killed on the court this week and I won't be here next week.
It's great. D1 men, let's move right along. Melbourne Uni, as we said, they took the week off, the students. The Black Angels frat party big time last week. They're in the 4. They can seriously make it.
I know, I thought they were dead and buried a couple of weeks ago, to be honest.
Mate, you were digging the hole for them.
Yeah, I know.
You had the shovel, bang.
Out they go, but I'll tell you what, they've stuck tight. They've worked really hard that last weekend, and all of a sudden they're in 4th.
Well, Southern Peninsula lost on the week. They're gone. Southern Peninsula, terrible weekend. They're out. Lost double overtime to Sunbury.
Yeah, that hurts. You shouldn't be losing to Sunbury. I know they've had a battling season, the Jets, and love them, but so they shouldn't have lost that game. They've lost games they shouldn't have all season, and it has now cost them. Well,
they can't make it because Melbourne Uni's got head-to-head. So here's the scenario right now, because Latrobe City lost on the weekend but can still make it. Here we go. Latrobe City must beat both Werribee and Warrnambool to make it.
Won't happen.
Or win one game and hope Melbourne Uni lose.
Who Melbourne Uni play?
Melbourne Uni play Altona, and the Gators have been shocking.
Yes, that's true. I think LC won't beat Warrnambool though.
Okay.
So that's where it all.
So Melbourne Uni win, Melbourne Uni make it.
Yep.
Sunbury will finish last, by the way, from here, and they'll be relegated to D2 men.
Will they
next
now?
season. Well, if promotion relegation's in place, they should be on the way down, young man. So we'll wait and see what happens.
Okay.
So Melbourne Uni to make it.
The
Rotator cups.
Yeah, Scotty's got him.
Love it. Great stuff. D1 women, Warrnambool in the box seat to make the finals. Whittlesea still an outside chance, but I think Warrnambool are home. They play 2 games on the weekend.
Yes, they
Coming
do.
up. Yep.
I do agree.
We'll make it.
We'll make it.
Okay, that was nice and easy, wasn't it? What else? Venom got up over LC. Thriller, home by 2 points. Jamie Lee Pearce, 28 and 14. Marsha Kulikowski, 20 and 18. It was a big game between those two either end.
And it was a close game too. Jamie Lee Pearce is back on the court.
Yep.
She had that family thing last week. She's back on the court, and it's a close game for them.
She was very, very good. Latrobe City got some great kids coming through. I think they're going to be a very, very good team going forward. They'll miss the finals this year, but I think they'll be very good going forward.
Miss the finals like you.
Yeah, thank you. Southern Peninsula got up by 10 points over Sunbury and could avoid relegation here. They've got to beat Warrnambool and hope Chelsea lose to Hawthorn. Both teams have big games coming up. We'll see which way it goes.
And this is the thing, like you train hard all season, you've got your pre-season. You hate when it comes down to the last round of games and you have to worry about, is this person going to win or is this person going to win? What's going to happen to make your final spot?
So here it goes. Whittlesea must beat Mildura in Mildura this weekend to make it, and hope and rely on Warrnambool losing to both Southern Peninsula and Latrobe City on the road. Don't think it will happen.
No, me neither. And that's the thing, you're thinking about other people winning teams. You can't actually go out there and win a game and know you're in finals.
So right now, who's going to win D1 women? Who's going to hold aloft the title in D1 women?
I think Warrnambool will.
Okay, very, very interesting. Of course, they've got that home court advantage down there with the big 3-point line in place, so we'll see what happens.
If you can't make the distance, don't play.
Yeah, well, okay, fair enough. Listen to the outside gun right here. How many threes you get on the weekend, mate?
No, a bit cold this weekend. It's a cold
Ice
week.
cold. Freezing.
Coburg didn't turn the heaters
Where
on.
are we going, by the way? Who are we catching up with?
We're catching up with Ross Moll, Whittlesea Div 1 men coach. He's the favourite. Here we are. G'day, yes, we're here with the coach of the Whittlesea Pacers, Ross Mould. Thanks for joining us, mate.
No problem.
Now, tell us a little bit about the program down at Whittlesea. We don't get a lot on this side of town. We have a bit of a focus on eastern suburb teams, unfortunately, but it's good that you made the trip down. Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, look, we've been going, well, I've been going to the program now for 4 years.
Yep.
And we've got a good relationship between the Div 1 guys and the youth league.
Yep.
And it's, you know, a lot of hard work that sort of got us to where we are now over a number of years. So we're pretty happy with where we're sitting at the moment, but
Yep.
a long way to go, obviously, yet.
Yep, well, in that, I know there was one player that's been promoted this year, especially Matt Dirks.
Yep.
Tell us a bit about Matt joining his older brother Jason now and his development from the youth into the men.
Yeah, look, Matty probably played last year with us on the bench, played maybe 2 or 3 minutes a game just to sort of integrate there.
Yep.
And this year he's really stepped up and you know, played a real role for us off the bench as a sort of backup point guard.
Yep.
And you know, Brendan Hughes is doing a similar sort of thing this year, playing a few minutes here and there, and then going back to youth league and getting some minutes there.
Sure, yeah, he's playing very well in youth league. Now, I suppose you want to, you emailed me and you wanted to have a few words about some of our predictions, mine, Justin's, Nathan's. We didn't give you that much of a rap. Is it you an answer? Is you give us prepared to eat crow, mate?
That's all right. No, everyone's got to have an opinion. It's opinions business. So, but you know, you had us 8th, so which was about where we were last year, I think. But you know. And Justin had us 10th out of 11, so I think we sort of got from him the bit of the basketball version of let's just be friends type of thing, but that's okay. You know, the guys got a little bit annoyed about it, but
fantastic, great.
You know,
that's great.
You know, I said, well, if we make the playoffs, I'd come and have a chat with you then about it.
Yes. Well, what did you do? Because I didn't notice any massive recruits. Didn't know, you know, your big signings that are going on amongst the competition. What flicked the switch?
Oh, I just think it's an accumulation of getting the players used to what we were trying to do offensively, defensively. Every year we've sort of improved. I think, you know, over 4 years we've gone from sort of 5 wins to 7, 9, 12 now. So, you know, we added in Troy Brown and Adem, who's played with us before. Luke's come in as well. So some players come in that know the system, but more the fact we've just sort of developed and became better as a team. And I mean, we've got Dirks, he obviously gets a lot of publicity, but we're very even across the board, which I think helps us a lot. Yeah,
sure. Well, I suppose now you are sitting second and you're looking pretty good heading into finals, peaking at the right time sort of thing, getting it all together, preparing for finals. How do you like your chances heading into August?
Oh, look, you know, we're confident going in, but
so close.
There's no, you know, I mean, to go into last week, 2nd to 7th, everyone could have missed out. So at this time of year, there's no easy games, and you're going to play somebody hard in the finals, and that's why it's so good to win these things. So we're ready. You know, we play Warrnambool, we play Geelong, we play Latrobe, Melbourne, whoever it is. We know if we come with our A game 100%, you know, we can win, but we also know that if we're 5% off or whatever, then we're in for a real battle.
Well, fantastic. I wish you best of luck for the rest of the season, Ross. Thanks for making the trip in.
Thank you.
And yeah, we'll see you down the track.
No worries. Thanks.
We just caught up with Ross Mould, the coach, of course, of Whittlesea D1 men. Now, you don't think they're going to win, do you?
Oh,
you're on the Warrnambool bandwagon with me. Come on, I know that when you spoke to him, you're pumping his tyres up, but you don't give him a chance.
No, I do give him a chance.
Oh,
I do. Oh, I think you're pretty on par with the Geelong and the Warrnambool, but it is a 3.
Is that what he was saying off camera?
Yes.
I heard that.
Suckos.
Listen, you two teaming up.
Didn't that backfire?
We're in the same colours this. Well, you're not actually, but anyway, same club. D2 men. Let's have a look at it. Horsham. They got up on Saturday night. Hey, Timmy Pickett and the boys, thank us. We pumped your tyres up, we got you going again, and you got to win. What happened Sunday? You lost to Western Port. Western Port, the Steelers, their first win in 10 games. Good on them. Bad Santa, mate. He's been back in the North Pole for 3 months.
He's making the toys.
That's right. Where's he gone? Put your ear to the ground, mate. Bad Santa.
You told me Nino. Where is he?
No, he took his presents and went home. Bat the ball and went home. I don't know where he's gone.
Western Port, I've seen them, and I've seen Horsham. Western Port didn't really have a lot of right to win that one. Horsham are a better team, but tell you what, they won the game, and Horsham probably didn't care as much because they've already made finals.
I reckon Horsham might have had a big night Saturday night.
I reckon they would have had a massive
very big night Saturday night, didn't you, Timmy? Anyway, let's move right along. Keysborough, the Cougars, of course, got up over Melton. smashed Melton by 52 on Saturday night. Melton have fallen right away, by the way.
From where?
Well, okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay, have a go at them.
No, I like them. Oh.
Yeah, I can see
I'm gonna
that.
play this.
Warrandyte got up by 6 points the next day. Only played 6 plays, young man.
And why's that?
Did you see that? I just said only played 6 players.
Maybe.
Only played 6 players on Sunday.
Well, you tell us why. What was KB's feeling?
I got no idea.
Why not?
I got no idea. I know Simon Hughes is still a week away, but he'll be back for McKinnon round 1 of the finals.
No, he'd be a bit raw, wouldn't he? He'd be a bit raw, bit
He'll be
sore.
okay. Yeah, tell everyone what you've been calling Simon Hughes while the camera's been switched off. Look down the barrel of the camera. Big Simon will be watching right now.
What are you talking about?
Just call him out. Go on. You tell everyone what you've been calling Simon Hughes when the camera's been turned off. Go on.
Ads, did you anything?
I've never, no.
That is weak, Cal.
I don't know.
You're just...
There's nothing wrong with Simon Hughes. He's a good guy.
All right,
He's a
no
nice
worries.
guy.
Melton, we've already spoken about them. Keilor lost 2 on the road on the weekend.
I told you. Oh, I might have. I don't know if I told you on camera, but yeah, Keilor not up to this par of Blackburn. There's just a little shade below them, but Cranbourne, they probably should have beaten them.
So Keilor gone for the season?
Oh,
or
they're not gone. Finals is in 2 weeks, so nice call, first of all. Second of all, Keilor have been on this massive winning streak. They'll be all right.
Cal, you can't say stuff when the camera's off and then change it completely when the camera's on.
What did I change?
That goes for you in the middle
Yeah,
as
you've
well.
got a few things to answer
What
for,
about
mate.
you?
I'll tell you what.
Camberwell beat Mildura, second time this season that the Vulture and the
call,
boys have got up.
Yep, it's good.
They a chance?
Oh yeah, I reckon.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, Camberwell just
Give us something,
they're
Cal.
favourites.
Camberwell's favourites to win D2 men.
Absolutely.
Favourites.
They've beaten everyone. They've beaten every team in the league.
More so than Blackburn.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
If I know
fair
you
enough.
disagree, maybe we'll get to that.
I'll tell you what, we'll get to that right now. Blackburn
Alright.
will win D2 men.
And why is that,
They
Justin?
will win D2 men because their coaching staff
Yep.
get out and about, scout other teams, video other teams, do their homework. Robbie Baldwin, Matt Cromartie were both out at Warrandyte on the weekend looking at Keezy, who I think they'll get in week 1. They do their homework and they will win D2 men.
Right, so we do our homework. Just because you didn't see it firsthand doesn't mean it doesn't happen. James Madigan, bit hard, he lives in Mildura, it's a 4-hour drive. So that leaves Warrandyte, so you're calling out your own club.
Mate, you stopped doing homework when you discovered the sandpit in grade prep, my friend.
You called out
You
your mate
stopped
Kelvin.
doing the homework.
No, I used to, no Christmas cards from Kelvin.
Finals will be Blackburn v Keezy.
Yep.
Go.
I'll go Blackburn.
Warrandyte v McKinnon.
Oh, McKinnon.
Ads who will
Get
win that.
upstairs.
McKinnon.
Camberwell v Keilor.
Camberwell.
Mildura v Horsham.
Farmer wants a wife.
Yeah, the farmer wants to watch
Mildura. Mildura win that.
D2 women. Camberwell beat Melbourne Uni by 8 points. Melanie Fiddler for the Uni girls hit 33. Good on her.
That's a huge game for her to step up. It's fantastic.
Best game of her career, I reckon.
I reckon it would be.
Right up there. Lauren Cooper has 9 blocks against Western Port, and they beat Werribee in that game. The Devils' 9th straight loss.
And I think it's actually going to continue to their 10th as they have Mornington this weekend.
Why is that good?
Do you reckon Mornington knock them over?
I reckon they will.
What have you got against Werribee girls? Why is that good?
I'll just say it was good.
Okay, fair enough. Coburg lock up 4th position with a 9-point win over McKinnon.
This is a game that I didn't see coming for them. I thought Tamara and the McKinnon girls would have been too strong.
Tamara who?
Matichik.
Matichik.
You were about to say the same thing, weren't you?
No.
You were.
It wasn't. I wouldn't have thrown her under the bus, mate.
Keilor beat Blackburn by 7 points to clinch top spot. Out of the Mavis sisters go.
They had a good game, and I think this might be just the edge that Keilor need to get Blackburn coming into the finals, because I reckon that will be the grand final of Div 2 women.
Or did they hold back to not show their full hand before finals?
Who, Blackburn?
Whoever lost, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't think you actually come into a game trying to lose.
Yeah.
So,
That's fair call.
I reckon Keilor are too tough.
Great call, Kel.
Oh,
Semi-finals. Keilor and Coburg. Who's going to win out of Keilor and Coburg?
Keilor.
And Blackburn and Western Port. I like this matchup.
Blackburn will be too tough.
Okay. State Youth Champ 1 men. Eltham split a good double. They lost to Sherbrooke by 15, beat Waverley by 15.
Issue being Saturday night's loss destroyed their chances of any faint chances of making finals.
Yep.
But then they beat Waverley, who they wanted to take it off. But
Melbourne over Hume City by 47.
yeah, I think the big 3 teams in Diamond Valley, Melbourne and Ringwood all absolutely killed it this week.
Yeah, they did.
And Melbourne, piled it on.
Stefan Uzelac was back too, by the way, in
Uzelac.
that game. Yeah, very,
Yep.
very good. Ringwood, the biggest score of the year, 127 to 84 over Geelong. You mentioned that. Diamond Valley smashed Bulleen by 53. The top 3, by the way, Melbourne, Ringwood and Diamond Valley, all scored over the ton.
Yeah, well that indicates to me that they're the teams to beat her. We've
Yep.
known that since very early on in the season, and it could go anyway, really.
State Youth Champ 2 men, the division we know more about than any other division. We love it. Keilor are on a slide, 3rd loss in a row. They went down to Western Port by 3 points in overtime.
Yeah.
Are the Mini Thunder in trouble?
I think it's probably the wrong time to have a slump, and yes, they are.
They're in a slump, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Yep.
They were probably, with Werribee, the benchmark for the whole season.
Yep.
Bad time.
Whittlesea's winning streak grows to 6. They beat Craigieburn and Latrobe City.
Yeah, they've lost a couple in a row, but they've got back on form.
Like 'em.
If they're on this sort of form heading straight into finals, you got to like them.
Top 6 is settled, by the way, but could change.
Who's your favourite player for Whittlesea?
There's a couple out there. There's a couple out there. I like the whole team, actually. You're doing well, Pacers. Keep it up. I like them. They're doing well. Top 6. Top 6 is settled, but it could change dramatically this weekend because 3rd down to 6th. Cranbourne, Coburg and Craigieburn, the 3 Cs are all 13 and 8.
Yeah, I know. I think it's going to be a massive round coming up. I think we'll see that in the games of the round, though.
Yeah, how are the boys at Coburg going?
Yeah, no, they're going well. Matty Roach is drilling them from outside. They're getting the ball inside Mr. Harding. They're just flat out dominating. So what was that?
How's Mr. Harding's son going?
Yeah, he's good.
Cal, which 2 teams?
It's Jordan.
Which 2 teams will play in the State Youth Champ 2 grand final?
Right now, you got to look like Werribee, Whittlesea.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. State Youth Champ women, Whittlesea loses to Waverley by 34. I think that's Whittlesea done and dusted.
Yeah, I do agree.
Geelong beat Hume City by 43 to strengthen their final spot. I'll tell you what, Sharon Ford and the sailor Jessica Watson, did they have a big weekend? They combined for 45 points, 29 rebounds, 8 assists and 7 steals. They absolutely smashed the Broncos.
Yeah, and one girl that I'll say I hope she gets better is Jess Oram, actually plays in the Hume City side. Played 14 seconds in the champ game on Saturday night and actually broke her nose, so she couldn't play in that game.
Bang!
Yeah.
Hawthorn get past Craigieburn by...
That's nice, mate.
What?
Oh, bang!
Oh, she got a broken nose. I didn't do that. Hawthorn gets past Craigieburn by a point in a game that featured 55 turnovers.
There's only one thing you can say to those girls. Look after the ball.
Yeah,
Squeeze the orange.
Squeeze the orange. Diamond Valley beat Altona by 32. 1 win away from a perfect season. They've got a big game coming up, DV and Waverley.
And this is a game for people that don't know much about this competition or want to see good juniors. Get down to this game. It's going to be 10 girls on a court. Everyone's going to be playing well. It's going to be an unreal game for women's basketball.
Possible final, State Youth Champ women, Diamond Valley and Altona week 1.
Diamond Valley.
Eltham Ringwood week 1.
Ringwood.
Melbourne Bulleen.
I reckon this will be a really, really tough one. It will go down to the line. I reckon it'll be OT and Bulleen will get it.
Ooh. Okay, Waverley and Geelong.
I'll say Waverley.
That might not happen, though.
Well, it may not happen, but that's the way it's looking at the moment. It could change. Big games coming up this weekend. Before we get into it, Ads, the camera's all yours.
This is I just want to have a bit of a sentimental moment.
Do we need tissues?
No, we don't need tissues, but all this is about fun and we have a bit of fun here. For half the teams in this league this weekend, this is going to be their last game. And I guess I just want to say to all those people out there, no, it's really true. There'll be some coaches that won't be playing, that won't be coaching anymore. There'll be players who won't be playing. There'll be team managers who won't be doing their stuff. Just when the anthem happens this year, grab your teammate round the wrist and I don't know, it's
hug
true.
him.
You guys can make fun about it, but some people won't be playing
I'm not making
anymore.
fun.
So yeah,
really
enjoy this round and.
Well, the captain out at my team, Jazz Barella, she's announced her retirement. So you're right. All those that are retiring aren't going on. Give them a hug, send them off in style.
Yeah, I do agree.
Good on you, Ads.
Yeah, that was nice.
Best thing you've said all year.
No, it was like 17.
Well, okay, all right. State champ, man. Big games. Don't sit on the fence. Sherbrooke, Ringwood, Melbourne.
Ringwood.
Okay, so Ringwood to make the finals.
Yeah, I've said that.
State champ women, Melbourne Ringwood. Yeah, and we're not going to ask you. Melbourne Ringwood, state champ women. Big bearing on the makeup.
Reckon Ringwood will win.
Okay, fair enough. D1 men, Werribee, Latrobe City.
I reckon Latrobe City to get that.
D1 men, Latrobe City, Warrnambool. D1 men, so Melbourne Uni are in. Melbourne Uni, Altona.
Melbourne Uni.
Oh, good on you. The students are in. D1 women, Mildura and Whittlesea. Like this game?
Mildura.
D1 women, Southern Pen and Warrnambool. Can Southern Pen cause a massive upset and avoid relegation?
No.
D2 men, Craigieburn and Mornington. How did you pick that? Was there any other games?
Seriously pick that?
What other games are there in D2 men?
McKinnon McCarvey, it's a cracker.
Come on, Craigie Burn, Mornington.
Mornington.
Look at the crap I've got to put up with. D2 women, Keilor and Camberwell.
Keilor.
Camberwell beat them last time out.
That was last time, and that was a couple of weeks ago.
I don't think the Mavers played that weekend. State Youth Champ 1 men, Ringwood and Melbourne for top spot and an easier semi-final matchup because winner will play Waverley.
That's an incredibly tough game to pick. I'll go with the Tigers.
State Youth Champ 2 men, Whittlesea and Werribee, top 2 playoff, top two.
Whittlesea on fire.
State Youth Champ women, Waverley and Diamond Valley. What a cracker.
I reckon this game will be really, really tough. But
Here we go, OT. We'll go to OT.
No, I don't reckon it will go to OT, but I reckon Jay Charles will step up. There'll be no one that'll be able to stop her, and Diamond Valley will
Jay
win.
Child's playing at Diamond Valley next year, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's get out of here. We'll leave you with that. Have a great weekend. Finals coming up next week. Suns, we're on the bandwagon. We're with you.
1, 2, 3, 4.